I won't take full credit for this, but I'm certainly gonna say that I had a part in making it happen. Maybe not directly, but somewhere in the universe, someone was listening to me. Maybe someone's ears were ringing. Welcome back to the Rebel Tech Channel. I'm Justin, and I am the Zoom F6 guy on YouTube. If you are new here, welcome. And I am the self-proclaimed, because I got to say that because no one's ever given me the title. So I'm the self-proclaimed Zoom F6 guy on YouTube. And I say this because I have a bunch of videos on the Zoom F6. And a couple of people even have recommended my videos. Sean, my buddy Sean, he recommended my channel for Zoom F6 stuff. And Chris also recommended my channel, another friend of mine. Only two people, but they do recommend my Zoom F6 stuff, which is really cool. I really appreciate their stuff. And if you like my kind of videos and very similar styles of film production and things like that, I'll link their channels down below. But this video is all about the Zoom F6 and the 1.8 update. And I did a video back on, I can't remember when, date somewhere in the ether here. I did a video on what I want out of the Zoom F6. So a update was one of those things, a Mark II or something, anything. Because at the time, it was like around a year from its previous update, the 1.7 update, which I did a video on. And I did updates on previous updates. And the thing that really was bugging me is the fact that, yeah, sure, the Zoom F6 is pretty perfect. It doesn't have many issues, but it's nice to be acknowledged and nice for them to give it some love every once in a while, which they did. Zoom did good by us. And it's something that only happened to me a couple of times and never really thought anything of it until this update came out. So let's talk about what the 1.8 update is in the Zoom F6. So there are two major things in this update. One, when you're recording in dual recording, meaning if you're doing 32-bit float with either 16 or 24, there were times where it skips. So like if you remember the old days of tapes or even a vinyl, if it's bumped, it skips. Obviously, in the digital world, we don't have to deal with that. At least I don't think so. If you've dealt with like digital skips, not like this, but like bumping something and having an issue, let me know. But this means that during your recording, there have been times, which I've experienced, and I never mentioned it before because it only happened like twice, and I didn't think anything of it. But there are times where you're recording, and you'll notice it when you're synced up with your video. So this means there's a gap in your audio, and it only shows up if it's synced up with a video source. If it's just straight audio, you might not catch it. So I've had times where I'm like going through a video and editing, and all of a sudden it's out of sync. The video and the audio is still lined up the way that it was. I didn't change anything. I didn't shift anything. Originally, I thought I shifted something, but no. It desynced because it stopped recording for a split second, maybe 3 seconds, maybe at most. And it just desynced because it stopped and then continued on 3 seconds later or 2 seconds or whatever it was. And I've noticed this a couple of times, couple meaning literally two, maybe more. Maybe it happened and I never noticed it. I go through my videos and I make sure everything's synced up and I watch everything. So it seems like 2 or 3 times that may have happened. But obviously it didn't come out in the video because I caught it before it was, out. So this is the major update. This is the major one that's going on. There is a second one, and one that really doesn't affect me as much, but I did cover the CVS files or CSV files, whatever they're called. Basically a file that shows all the metadata and all the information, the sound report, and supposedly there was bugs and there was missing information with dual recording. This is all around dual recording, and there was missing information. and supposedly they fixed it. I never really noticed the before, but if you've had an issue, let me know down in the comments and let me know if the 1.8 update fixed it. Same thing with the skipping of the audio recording itself. I have switched back and forth between 32 solo and 32/24 many times. It depends on what mood I'm in. It depends on if I want to try something, if I'm testing something. So it wasn't consistent enough to notice. Maybe it might have happened, like I said, and I didn't notice it and it never affected me, but it was an issue. Now it's fixed, supposedly. I'll let you know in the future if it changes. And let me know down in the comments if you've had other issues or other things that you might want to be covered in a future update or a Bark 2 or whatever it is. So the next thing I want to get into is how it affects everyone. And this is going to be a quick section because I've really explained what everything is and what you would expect from it and what it should fix. Should fix. Very important phrasing there. It should fix it. Updates are usually good, but you never know. Sometimes when you update something, it brings up other problems. So we'll find out in the future if anything else pops up. So let's get into what this does and how it will affect you, why you would need this. So basically, in short, this affects everyone. Now, I say everyone because chances are everyone's had a chance at recording a dual recording. So you have the 24 option or the 32 option. It's just running simultaneously. It's the same take, same everything. It's just one's 24, one's 32, or it's one's 16 and one's 24. And it's really just nice to know that you have a safety blanket of not having a skip in there. And how does this affect you? It doesn't skip, and you have the metadata fully there. So that's it. That's the 1.8 update in the Zoom F6. Very simple update, but it's very useful, especially for a person who needs these audio clips to be solid, meaning that I don't need any problems that are unforeseen. Not even like little things that 2 seconds here and there could ruin a shoot. It could ruin an interview or whatever it is. Someone's rolling with talking and you miss 2 seconds. That kind of messes with the flow of it. And it really could be a problem. I mean, thankfully, knock on wood, that I haven't had it happen while I was working. It always happened with YouTube videos and things like that. So I'm thankful for that. And I'm appreciative of Zoom putting out an update and acknowledging that we want more things happening with the Zoom F6. Maybe one day they'll do an update on the app. I know that they have an app for the F3, but we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. And as I always say, there's not many things wrong. There's little things here and there, but it'd be nice for them to acknowledge an update like they did with the Zoom F6. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please hit the like button down below. It will mean a lot. It gets this video out to more people, spreads this channel out to more people looking for Zoom F6 stuff, microphones, and everything like that, film production. I have a lot of videos planned. I have 3 new microphones planned. I have to cover and compare a ton of content planned. And there are a couple more Zoom F6 videos in the works. And if you have any topics about the Zoom F6 that I haven't covered, let me know down in the comments and I will throw it on the list. I'm always interested in knowing about new things or other things about the Zoom F6 to talk about and make a video to help everyone out with it. Because I'm the Zoom F6 guy. I got to live up to that. Self-proclaimed. And like I said, comments, everything down below. Just make sure that it's nice, it's constructive. Don't be a jerk about it. Just be nice. That's all I ask. The Discord is up as well, and the rules apply there as well. Just join up, and there's a bunch of people there, like 14. There's not many, but it's a cool community. They're very quiet, but if you need help, there are people there to help. And of course, if you like my vibe around here, we just passed 1.5 subscribers, 1.5K. Basically 1,500 subscribers. That was really cool. I appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed. And if you haven't, go hit the subscribe button. We got more stuff coming out. The one that I'm recording into right now is one of them, which I teased in a community thing. So you'll know it's there. It's on a boom, so you know it's one of two. I'm done babbling now. So, like I said, thank you all for watching. And as always, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.